all of Ladder League and the King Cobra Kingsman Phase 5 from 2023. One of those. They're all blend in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're going to get underway. Yeah, I think Cobra was 2023 King Phase 5. I have to keep a chart next time. Seed is correct. Players have the correct seeds. As you can see, the pieces identically falling for them. And once again, since this is Division 1A, ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate that you could help contribute. Why not help contribute to the match of Reno? You can see we're at $69, hey now, and 19 cents. But we can get over the hey now, and we can move on with that. Let's try to break $100 tonight. At least let's break three digits tonight for our players that are fighting right now for potential funding. If they choose to go to CTWC, perhaps, right? Quite a trip it would be for O. Would love to see O one day at the World Championships. I mean, this guy is, without question, top 16 material. There's a guy that, you know, he likes CTL from time to time, but when he's free, man's a very busy man. Also has a diving board situation to open, but he beautifully set that up with the long bars that flowed in. Makes the adjustment of the square and rolls the long bars over to the left side. Adjust the S one more time. There's a Tetris waiting at the bottom, but just doesn't have this well opened yet. Cobra clean at 161 has a 2.5 Tetris lead over O, but he'll get a dirty Tetris for the one-letter player. And there we go. O with a Tetris after cleaning all that up. 167 for O. 211 for Cobra. Cobra worrying about that parity on the left side. But we'll get a Tetris first, and then now can figure out how to fix this, and is doing so immediately. You don't become a top 8 finalist at the World Championships if you don't know what you're doing, and Cobra certainly knows exactly what he's doing. Honestly, Cobra made the King look like a friggin' genius now. When the King picked him to be on the Phase 5 back when he was just a young little dasser, I said, this guy is going to be special. He is going to be awesome. And I had to choose. It was either Cobra or Cole. We talked about this story a number of times on the friendly shows, but you know, you're getting it here on CTL. Maybe you don't know the lore, but yes, King had a tough decision that year, putting people on the Phase 5, and I was like, man, I like both Cobra and Cole, but who's better at this juncture, right? Who was better? And I felt that Cobra was the man. I was like, Cobra is, I think, just above Cole, and certainly the two of them have had a fitting rivalry for ages now. The two of them continue to spar with each other, battling it out, trying to push each other to be the best. And right now, Cobra proving that the King was right. Put the money on the Cobra. He just had his best performance at CTWC in 2025. And if the Cobra returns for 2026, I'm sure he will look to aspire to get higher than that and has the chops to do so. He's made it to the Masters Finals now. He's been in CTL playoffs. He made it to the Final Four a couple of seasons ago. So it's a matter of time. I think, you know, this could be the right time for Cobra to really pop off this season, because this is the first season where we will have a new CTL champion guaranteed. Because all the current players in this season's Division 1 roster have never won the league championship. So that's why it's even more important, folks, that you put that money in the match arena. So one of these players and many others that are currently fighting it out for the glory of the championship, that they earn that money, man. Get them that money. Let them feel the glory of what it's like to be a CTL champion. Reward them with those riches if you can. And even if you can't do a direct contribution, well, coupon codes are still out there. So come on. Get those out. Kings got the shill big time this season. Now there'll be shills to get that match arena going, man. We need it. Get these guys the money so they can spend it. Go to CTWC. 516 transition for O. 519 for Cobra. Cobra's waiting for that last bar to come in. Makes a nice adjustment of the Z piece for the J to settle in, but still no bar right now. May have to just burn in, take the triple, and he has done that. And good choice because there is no bar. We have a drought. Board a little messy for Cobra. Does get a skim to open it up, and the Tetris to help clear a double with the T piece, and another Tetris on the bottom for Cobra. Oh, slams 1-2. We got ourselves a neck-and-neck game. Yet again, another good matchup tonight. We had a banger first match with Tetris Time and Guafi. Ampu and Paco gave us a little bit of a thrill, and we're back on Division 1 ground where these two masters go at it. 611 for Cobra, 674 for O. O has taken the lead. It was a small lead for Cobra going into transition. O was kind of waiting for that square to come sooner. You can see he's shaking his head like, damn, why did it have to come so late? But now he's built up something dirty with a Tetris. The long bar will open up the center well with a double. Oh, wants that center well, and they'll get it. Bang! Tetris. 765 to 723. Cobra slams 1-2 to stay within reason. It is 15,000 point lead into level 24 as we go. The Australian, looking poised and confident, has been having trouble with the controller in the past. Kind of was complaining that it's just not feeling right. It's just not doing what he wants. But he's in absolute control right now. He's doing a great job. It's about a 2 Tetris lead on Cobra. 57,000 points the difference. 867 to 802 Tetris for both. They'll keep it about the same distance. There's another Tetris for Cobra to stay less than a Tetris under. Oh, hit one right back to stay just 2 Tetrises off in the lead. Clean boards. Another drought has formed. Kind of seen that all tonight. Cobra wants to go all in on something real dirty, but he'll tail for the triple instead. Didn't want to get that to be too crazy. Wants this managed because he knows it's got to go into 29 play. Oh, there's no slouch there. Can really fight with the best of them, but Cobra is absolutely a star when it comes to 29 plays. The Money in the Bank briefcase winner for friendlies. He has a title shot potentially down the road when he wants it. $1,024,000 for Cobra. 1,118,000 for O. We both have transitioned to level 29. O's been there for a bit. Cobra's starting to bring this down. A drought formed yet again. Cobra trying to get that well open. There we go. The drought kind of broken on Cobra's side. He did get a long bar, but the drought just kind of sticking there. That's okay. Don't worry about it. O's will give us the correct counters. We're watching. There's another drought that's formed. Players have messy boards. O with a 85,000 point lead in favor. We got some hangerangs. That not going to get over. There we go. Tap out. 79,000 point lead for O. 1.158 million is the score. To beat Cobra, you're at 1,089,000. You need 1.65 Tetris to take this one. And he is in line out mode. And again, you can ignore the drought counter on Cobra's side. It's a calibration issue, and it's fine. It doesn't really have the forever stuck drought meter. But with less than a Tetris to go and about 4 levels to do it in, he is just lining this out. He's on cruise control at this moment. And when you're in line-out mode, you got to be careful with that because there's always that possibility where something could slip up. He's got a T-spin kind of set. We're on level 37. He only needs 3,000 more points. And there we go. 898 point the difference. And Cobra just started for this 1A battle. Again, as we were looking on in the season here, Cobra 1-0 with a 3-0 victory over Somalian. That happened on the Sunday show, I believe, with Morlando. While O did have to face 2 tough opponents already, the 2 division leaders at the moment, Cole and Sidnev, and now is facing the 3rd place representative who could potentially leapfrog over number 2 Sidnev with a sweep. But we'll see what game number 2 handles here again, as we were talking about before this matchup started. With your O, definitely one of the top Australian players out there. And certainly we've seen O featured on the top 25 Premier poll as well, so O is legit. You're O, you're trying to get these points. Really, even if you come away with a loss and go 0-3, there's still that light at the end of the tunnel with the playoffs for wild card, and it's going to come down to points. Whoever the best 4th place finisher is going to be from one of the divisions will be guaranteed a spot in the playoff, because the top 3 players in each Division 1A and 1B will make it in, guaranteed. They'll get their playoff spot for the top 6. And then the 2 remaining spots will go to wild cards for the next 2 highest point totals in either division. So it doesn't have to be from 1A and 1B. Sometimes it works out that way, but other times, like last season, we got to see 5 players from one division make it. Where Hydrant Dude ended up becoming the 8th seed, had enough points accrued, and the tiebreaker owned over the opposite division's 4th place player. And that's what makes the playoffs very unique and fun. I like it when those things happen because it creates that atmosphere of where every single game is important. You have to try to win and pull out. Even if you're taking losses, you can get some decider points in that could eventually help you from potentially staying away from relegation or playoff relegation. That is the bottom 2 situation for the players in the division. You want to try to avoid that. Or it could also be featuring for you to make it into the playoffs. That just were at 318, Cobra at 304. Cobra commented before this game number 2 started that was screen looking. And that kind of caused that top-out mess at the end, but just enough. But that's the beauty of Nessus Champs, is that players have the live score information. There is no delay. They are in a private room run by me, using the Nessus Champs feature that you've seen at the World Championships. And, great job by Yobi. It's created and has been able to make this functionality so much easier for players to get calibrated and save a lot of time on the tech issues that were kind of happening in the early days of using this. And it's been tremendous. And it allows CTL to really separate itself from some of the other leagues and tournaments and such organizations that don't use this yet. Such a great feature. Who's our goat? Who's the best 15th letter of the alphabet? Oh! Well, Ben Cole is here, watching along. He's watching his Tetris rival duke it out. Or one of his Tetris rivals, I guess. Cole only got so many rivals, I guess, these days now. There you go. Oh, with the high wave back to Cole. This is our third and final match of the evening. On Thursday, Thunder, hosted by the King. Yes, the King is hosting. If you could even believe that. We had our first match, Guafi and Tetris Time. That was a friggin' banger. TT with the win in a sweep over Guafi, but that was not easy. Both of them, hell of a match they had. That one is going to definitely go on the CTL YouTube highlight reel. And then we had Anpu and Paco. Paco making his Division 3 season opener. And Paco exterminating the DAS player 3-0 as well. They had a couple of good ones too. And we're off to the races here, opening for another good one in game number 2. Oh, 581. Cobra 571. Tetrises for both. Cobra just slamming them down. They're just raining long bars and slamming those Tetrises. 646 to 610. Cobra with the 1.39 Tetris lead over the Aussie. Spin from long bar Tetris, simul Tetris basically. Oh, just zipping those pieces. Down nearly 3 Tetrises is but he gets a dirty one right there. Cobra patiently waiting. There's a Tetris. You can see the drought counter is working again for Cobra. Cobra punishing for this dig. 131,000 points is the lead, and another one. 5.35 Tetris lead for Cobra. 848 to 718. A lot of burns from Dirty triple. Kind of tell that it's not what he wanted to do, but he's just trying to play safe. And you can see, not happy with that decision. But now we get a Tetris in. We get a Tetris in, but now that kind of just leaves in cleanup mode again. Dirty Tetris. So we're going to have to play dirty for a while. Knows cannot. That is a problem for Did not get the J to the left. But look at that one. We need a square. There's a perfectly timed square for Dig of a lifetime underway. And yes. Oh, what a dig. Dirty Tetris along the way. 983 to 845. Cobra in the lead. Oh, you can see, not happy. It's like, how did that not rotate? Roller issues at hand. That left side is spicy, and there is the eventual top out. You can say, he's like, what? Why did I do that? And you go, oh man, he is cutting a promo on his controller. Oh, you saw it right there. He is cursing out that controller. Not happy. Over the night, or will get that point he needs? We're gonna find out. Cobra was very nice. Like, good morning, Cole. Cole's not a DJ. It's not morning for Cole. This is evening. Cole's going to go to sleep very soon. Oh, then again, it is Thursday. For a college student, that's like Friday. All right. Unless, Cole, you have class on Friday. Tonight is like your Friday. You can stay up. No class on Friday most of the time. Those are the good old days. Although I unfortunately did have class on Fridays for the most part. It would be usually a laboratory or some special course, but it was usually in the early stages of my freshman year. By the time I got to junior year, then finally no more Friday classes. They're very rare at that point. Then Thursday became my Friday. 3-day weekend. Those are such the good days, man. Take me back, bro. Take me back. Except for the studying part. That I don't want to do again. Both players enduring the drought yet again. This one's going for a while. Cobra benefits. He gets the Tetris. Oh, unfortunately did not. But he'll get this one. And you see, not happy. Harry Hong Volt from O there. There's a move that Harry and a few others have made famous. I don't know who really was the first one to start doing that vault, but certainly people that you remember that do it. I mean, Harry Hong continues to do that vault. That beautiful like pole vault of the S piece to the left side. It's very elegant to see that. But I'd be remiss, my good friend Matthew James Bucco, he does that vault as well too. So I've seen him use that. Just don't know who really was the first to do that. Welcome in iWatch ads. CTL baby, let's go. Good luck to all competitors. Yeah, this is our final match of the night. Cobra's up 2-0. He's looking to get the sweep and get those beautiful 3 points. All right, and Ambergy is here, the Hamburglar. Have you been calling him Cobra? I said Cobra. Cobra. We're going to call him Cobra. But his name is Cobra, right? Like G.I. Joe, American hero. I'm sure Cobra is thrilled that Ryan is here. Oh, is not thrilled at all. He is not happy. He is absolutely angry. And yeah, the F word is flowing from O right now. Ryan says he has to win this match to get the O back. Oh my god. We'll let this guy in. I'll take it for the 1 bit at least. 1 bit because I said Scopy. I don't even know what that means. It's Ryan Ambergiddy talk. It's fine. Oh, it's down 100,000 points. 448 to 347. Cobra in command, and I wonder if O. Let's go and look here. I'm curious. See O's hands. Okay. Yeah, he's still rolling. At first, I thought he was doing a dash grip. I thought he was so frustrated with his controller. I thought he was doing a dash grip because the way that he was just kind of sitting. But as you can see, we see the hands there. Rolling is still. He said, "I'll do it. I'll do it, King. I'll do it, man." Oh man, don't let me dictate how you play the game, man. I don't want to get blamed for you saying, "Come on, see what you did, King, man. See what you did, King. You made me play dash and I failed." I don't want to hear it from players. I don't want to hear it. I will remain a impartial referee. I am a broadcast journalist these days. That's what I do. Cobra looking to maybe touch 600K if he can stay burn free. He can get 2 more before transition. The next one will give him the 593. There it is. He's playing one row off the bottom. He'd need a long bar. Or the L. That works too. And he will transition. 600K. 617 to be exact for Cobra. 534 before that Tetris for O to make it 559. Rough and running. This is a crucial game. Number 3. O must win this one to get points on the board to keep the match going. Cobra look at a sweep and overtake Sidnev for second place in the division. But it is early days. Both players, Sidnev and Cobra, have only played 2 matches so far. And O is not going to be given one for free right now. Dusty Tetris for O at 617. Cobra 701, nice and clean. Tetris to go to 728. This is the masterful Cobra we've seen throughout. This is top 8 CTWC Cobra you're getting. And if Cobra's going back to the World Championships, then this is frightening to see because this is locked in as you can be. Cobra could, honestly be someone to watch out for as far as making that top 8 yet again. Would love to repeat that performance. But it ain't going to be easy this year, I'll tell you. CTWC is going to be absolutely stacked. The names I already know that have signed up and will be there. Woof. And with the new qualifying format, anything goes, man. Throw everything you know out the window. We got a new qualifying format that will rock your socks off. And will certainly set up matches that I think people will be very happy with. 154,000 point lead for Cobra. He's at 942 now. Oh, at 788. He's like, crap, man. Crap baskets. Tetris for O to go to 821. The 1,000,000 points have been reached by Cobra. We're on level 26, approaching the 29 speeds. And Cobra's in fantastic shape right now. Oh, we'll have to be the aggressor to try to catch up and make up this difference and then see what happens on 29. Because when we get to 29, anything goes. You saw Cobra was trying to do a clean chase down and almost biffed it. As I said, he was screen looking right at the end. Luckily, he got the points needed, but he kind of let that board fall apart. Tetris Wars rating with a party of 14. Thank you so much, Runkley. You're just in time. It's the king of the restreams here, finally, for one night only. And we've had some bangers tonight, Ronk. You'll be shooting yourself in the foot for not getting that TT and Guafi, man. That was a hell of a match. And right now, O is trying to stay alive. A little bit of a drought as we go into 29 play. Cobra does get the Tetris. Board jacked up slightly, so we'll see what he can do. O is like, oh, crap. And Cobra's done at 1.17, so here you go, O. The door is open. Cobra has left the door open for you. You have the chase down. You are 3.5 Tetris behind. 132,000 points to be exact. O's been having kind of a rough set. That Z piece is nasty for... Oh, no! He was waiting for the bar to go down the middle, and it doesn't show up. Closes the well, can't get it over to the left, and it's over. O is finished. F indeed for O. The 6th letter of the alphabet will end up giving the 3rd heart to Cobra. We'll take the game of the match, and we have our 3rd sweep of the night. That's a GG's, and this time we will go on the left side for the winner. The previous 2 were on the right. We'll go on the left for the King Cobra to get his moment in the spotlight with that fan spinning around. Don't look at there, as you will. Just time was a year ago as far as being the hottest classic Tetris player. TT took his game to another level. and really put people on notice right before World Championships as well, winning 3 regionals back to back to back in consecutive weeks. No one's ever done that. There have been 3 back to back to back winners before.